You know that feeling when you wake up and immediately reach for your phone. You scroll, you waste an hour, and before you even get out of bed, you already feel like you're behind. That was me. Every single day, I'd watch other people succeed, get good grades, build businesses, hit the gym consistently, and I'd think, they're just built differently. But here's the truth I discovered. They weren't built differently. They just had one mindset shift that I was missing. And once I found it, everything changed. I went from barely passing to top of my class, from scrolling 4 hours a day to building actual skills, from feeling weak to feeling dangerous. Not dangerous like a threat, dangerous like unstoppable. And in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to make that same shift. So if you're tired of feeling stuck, stay with me. This might be the video that changes everything. Let me ask you something. When you think about yourself, what words come up? I'm lazy. I'm not a morning person. I'm bad at math. I procrastinate. See, most of us are walking around with these labels stuck to our identity. And here's the dangerous part. Your brain will do anything to prove your identity right. If you believe you're lazy, your brain will make you lazy. It's called identity-based behavior. Scientists have proven this over and over. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your identity. Let me tell you a story. There was a student in my class named Raj. Smart guy. But he always said, I'm just not a focused person. And guess what happened every time he sat down to study? His brain would say, hey, remember, we're not focused people. And he'd prove himself right by opening Instagram 5 minutes later. This went on for months. Until one day, something clicked. He stopped saying, I'm not focused, and started saying, I'm someone who values deep work. Same person, different identity. Within 2 weeks, his study sessions went from 20 minutes to 2 hours. Nothing else changed, just the story he told himself. So here's the first mindset shift. Stop identifying with your struggles. Don't say, I'm a procrastinator. Say, I'm someone who's learning to take action. Don't say, I can't focus. Say, I'm building my focus muscle. Your words shape your identity. Your identity shapes your actions. Change the words, change your life. Write this down right now. I am someone who follows through. Say it out loud. Feel how different that sounds compared to, I always quit. This isn't positive thinking nonsense. This is rewiring your brain's operating system. Now let's talk about the most important 60 minutes of your day. The first hour after you wake up. This is where dangerous people are made, or where average people stay average. Here's what most students do. Alarm goes off. Hit snooze. Scroll Instagram. Check messages. Watch a video. Suddenly 45 minutes are gone, and they haven't even brushed their teeth. Then they rush. Feel anxious. Start the day already defeated. Sound familiar? I used to do the exact same thing. Until I learned this. The morning is a battlefield. And the first decision you make sets the tone for every decision after. Neuroscience backs this up. Your willpower is highest in the morning. Every decision you make drains it a little bit. So if your first decision is scroll or snooze, you're wasting your strongest mental state on garbage. Here's what dangerous people do instead. They win the morning in 3 simple moves. Move 1, the 5-second rule. When your alarm goes off, count backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then get up. No thinking, no negotiating, just action. Mel Robbins discovered this technique, and it's pure gold. It interrupts your brain's pattern of making excuses. Move 2, no phone for 30 minutes. I know this sounds impossible, but trust me. Don't touch your phone for the first 30 minutes. Let your brain wake up naturally. Let your thoughts be your thoughts. Not TikTok's thoughts. Not Instagram's highlight reel. Yours. Move 3. Do one hard thing. Before you do anything comfortable, do something hard. Cold shower. 20 push-ups. 10 minutes of study. It doesn't matter what. Just something that requires effort. This tells your brain, we're not the person who takes the easy path anymore. I promise you. When the first hour, and you'll feel dangerous all day. Lose the first hour, and you'll be playing catch-up until you sleep. Okay, so you won the morning. Now it's time to actually get things done. But here's the problem. Focus is dead. Your attention span is shorter than a goldfish. And it's not your fault. Every app, every website, every notification is designed by PhDs to steal your focus. You're not weak. You're just fighting a rigged game. So how do you win? You stop fighting fair. You set up systems that make focus automatic. Let me introduce you to what I call the focus formula. Step 1, the environment lock. Your environment controls you more than you control your environment. If your phone is next to you, you'll check it. If snacks are nearby, you'll eat them. If distractions are available, you'll get distracted. So lock your environment. Phone in another room. Not on silent. In another room. Apps blocked. Use Freedom, Cold Turkey, or Forest app. One tab open. One task. That's it. Make focus the easiest option. Step 2. The 52 to 17 method. Your brain isn't built for 4-hour study marathons. It's built for sprints. Studies show the most productive people work for 52 minutes, then break for 17. Not 50 to 10. Not 60 to 15. 52 and 17. I don't know why it works, but it does. Set a timer. Work with full intensity for 52 minutes. Then rest completely for 17. No half-working during breaks. No scrolling during focus time. Clean separation. Step 3. The anti-burnout check. Here's something nobody tells you. Burnout doesn't come from working too hard. It comes from working hard on things that don't matter. Every Sunday, write down your top 3 priorities for the week. If something isn't related to those 3 things, it's a distraction. Say no to it. Dangerous people aren't busy. They're focused. There's a huge difference. Most people think the day ends when the sun goes down. Wrong. What you do in the evening determines what you do in the morning. Your night routine is the foundation of your morning routine. Let me explain. If you scroll until midnight, your brain is overstimulated. Your sleep is trash. You wake up tired. And the cycle continues. But if you use the evening right, you wake up dangerous. Here's the evening routine that changed my life. 8 p.m., brain dump. Get a notebook. Write down everything on your mind. Worries, tasks, random thoughts. Just dump it all out. This clears mental space. Studies show this reduces anxiety and improves sleep quality by 25%. 9 p.m., no screens. I know this is hard. But after 9 p.m., no phones, no laptops, no TV. Blue light destroys your melatonin. Melatonin is what makes you sleep. No melatonin equals no deep sleep equals no recovery equals weak tomorrow. Read a book instead. Or just sit and think. Boredom is a superpower that we've forgotten. 10 p.m., visualize tomorrow. Before you sleep, spend 5 minutes visualizing tomorrow. See yourself waking up strong. See yourself focusing during study. See yourself making progress. Your subconscious mind works on whatever you feed it before sleep. Feed it winning. Not scrolling. Not stress. Winning. 10:30 p.m., sleep. Non-negotiable. 7 to 8 hours. Not 6. Not 5. 7 to 8. Matthew Walker, sleep scientist, says this clearly. You cannot hack sleep. You either get enough or you underperform. Dangerous people prioritize sleep like it's their secret weapon. Because it is. Let me get real with you for a second. I didn't discover this mindset because I was smart. I discovered it because I was desperate. 2 years ago, I failed my midterms. Not just one subject. For subjects. I remember sitting in my room, staring at the results, feeling like a complete failure. My parents were disappointed. My friends were moving forward. And I was stuck. I spent that whole night asking myself one question. Why am I like this? And the answer hit me hard. I wasn't lazy. I wasn't dumb. I was just living like someone who didn't believe in himself. I had the identity of a failure. So I failed. That night, I made a decision. I wrote in my journal, I am someone who finishes what they start. And I read it every morning for 30 days. At first, it felt fake. But slowly, something shifted. I started showing up. I started focusing. I started finishing assignments instead of starting 10 and completing none. Within 3 months, I went from failing to top 10 in my class. Not because I became smarter, but because I became someone different. And if I can do it, trust me, so can you. You're not broken. You're not lazy. You just haven't stepped into the person you're capable of becoming. But today, right now, you can. So let's bring this all together. What does it actually mean to be dangerous? It means you're no longer a passenger in your own life. You're the driver. It means when you say you'll do something, you do it. Not because someone's watching, but because that's who you are now. It means you don't need motivation. You have discipline. And discipline is just choosing what you want most over what you want now. Here's your action plan. Starting tomorrow. Morning. Count 5-4-3-2-1 and get up. No phone. One hard thing. Day. Use the 52 to 17 method. Lock your environment. Focus on 3 priorities only. Evening. Brain dump at 8. No screens at 9. Visualize and sleep by 10:30. Do this for 7 days. Just 7. And I promise you'll feel the shift. You'll feel more in control, more confident, more dangerous. Not to others, but to your old self. The version of you that gave up, that scrolled, that made excuses. That version dies when you commit to this. And a new version is born. A version that's unstoppable. Look, I'm not going to lie to you. This isn't easy. Some days you'll fail. You'll hit snooze. You'll scroll. You'll break focus. And that's okay. Dangerous people aren't perfect. They just don't quit. They get back up. They try again. And slowly, day by day, they become someone new. You can do this. I believe in you. If this video helped you, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want more real advice that actually works. And share this with one friend who needs to hear it. Let's build a generation of dangerous students. People who don't just dream, but do. I'll see you in the next one. Stay dangerous.